Just getting dressed down, just got in. Ooh. Hey, Jason, thank you for the roses and the Rosa. Hey, Wildcat. Oh, Jason, thank you for the hand heart. Hey, Terry. Okay, let's see. Go live on 4 separate days. Go live between 12 to 6 a.m. p.m. Oh, no, p.m. Go host, I can do that. Go host 60 minutes after accepting a co host. Okay, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. 1 hour battle with somebody. Hey, Flory, what's up? Hey, Chaos. Hi, welcome in. Sinmido went to change his phone and he's still like, did he go to buy a tablet? Hi, Brandy. Hi, hi, hi. Hey, Verdugo. I want all of you to be there on my YouTube live so that I can get some hours in. Watch hours. Hi, Patty. Hi, everyone. Hey, Ray. When? Right now. I'm live on YouTube. Hey, Warren. Thank you for telling me that, Randy. I would love it if you guys would drop a like and a message, like on the chat, the comments, right? That would boost my enthusiasm to make more stories. What do you mean by who would buy? Oh, you would steal? All right, no problem, Pedro. I know you're at like on the road. Hey, Smurf, what's up? Thank you for the likes. Hey, where do you go? Welcome back. Nice smile. How, wow, wow. Story time. So yeah, this time I forgot. So yeah, Silent wanted me to explain him about Aghoris, and I decided to make a whole story on my life for that. And he's not here. Funny. Okay, let me place this camera in a position where it's a nice background, right? You can see the clock. You can see me. Hello. Hi, Genevieve. All right, Randy. Good evening, Smurf. Verdugo, where are you from? Thank you for the likes. Hey, Kane. Hi, Elvin. Hey, Yimayahu. South Africa. Cool. Nice. I'm from India. Oh, do you guys want to listen to a real story or guys want me to create a fiction? Hi, Gonzalo. You're from States. Cool. Smurf. Hi, Firehouse. Who's that? Jay. What that face is for? Not even will understand you as a person. What? What? A real story. Hi, Tom Berger. I can tell you about what I experienced when I went to Mumbai for a few days. Would you like to listen to that? Like, it's not a scary one, but it was like an encounter, um, a feeling of a weird feeling of this spirit that was in that house. A weird spooky story. Smart. For that, you gotta subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hey, Johnny B. Hey, Life. Hey, Jason. But yeah, would you like? I don't know if you guys have ever heard that story before. Hey, Better Boy. Thank you for the likes. Listening here, have my popcorn ready, munching away. Crazy people. So I just have Jay and Chaos on YouTube right now. Hey, Science. Hey, Ezreal. I would like to see you do a reaction video to a horror you never seen before and then give us your thoughts on it after. Like on a horror movie or like a reaction video on a horror scene like that? Hmm. So you want me to what? How do we do that? Like, how do I show you the horror scene and my reaction all together? Hi, Dewey. Hey, JD. Hi, CG Man. Hey, Brad. I haven't seen any kind of movie in few years that would scare me to death or that would make me go wow like that. You know how it is? Me watching the scene, but then how are you gonna know what scene I'm watching? That's what I was talking. Where is everybody? We just have 7 people in the house. You guys watching me? Then I can act. Hey, Oyster. Hey, Drew. No, at least I should have a couple of people on my YouTube channel to do the story. Hi, Mark. Hi, Carl. Where did Smurf go? You still here? Hey, Darcy. Where do you go? You still here? Hey, Eric. Hi, Johnny. That's too hot. If you do act, no Oscar award for you then. I don't need an award. I just need you guys. I'm okay without an award. Hey, Mike. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Stacy. Dave. That mic is good on the laptop, lol. Oh, really? My laptop, the webcam is not good, right? The mic is good though. Hello, Danny. Hi, Wade. Wow. Hey, Joe. Hey, everyone. Rati, what's up, girl? I'm about to start a horror story. Not a horror story though, but my personal encounter with supernatural thing when I went to visit a friend. I don't think that, Kenny. Hello, Jimbo. Still stunningly beautiful. Tell me a story. All right, let's do this. Let me get the microphone as well. Oh, I found my lip balm. It was right next to my microphone. You missed the Medusa story. Now maybe next time, someday, I'm gonna tell you the Medusa story. Hey, Alex. Yeah, it is. It's nice sunlight. Hi, Caesar. The way I bite my lips off when I'm playing a game, I seriously need to like put up a plaster on my lip, top lip. Hey, G man, hi, fantastic. Hey, Danny. Okay, once I connect my microphone to the laptop, tell me how I sound. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Hey, Jesus. Hey, guys. Hey, William. Famous. I know, man. So, was I sounding better or this is good? Hi, TikTok. Well, I have to hold this all the time because I don't have a stand where I can fix my microphone. Hey, everybody. Well, I wouldn't sound no different on TikTok because the microphone is attached to my YouTube channel right now with my laptop. A984. Guys, guys, how am I sounding? Or was I sounding better earlier? Yeah, I'm okay. It's I can at least do this until I'm telling the story, right? A little better. Okay. A656. Okay, so let me start the story. So I am not sure if you guys know how the city Mumbai in India is, but it's crazy, crazy, crazy crowded city. And people live in literally like houses which are more like matchboxes, dark, dense, like they just go to sleep. In Mumbai, if you are a person who would love to have beautiful house, nice washrooms, good kitchen, nice sunlight coming to your place, greenery, Mumbai is not a place for you because Mumbai is a place where you just get maybe four walls and you just go home to sleep. All right, chaos. Hi, Vic. So, because the reason is that since there are so many people in Mumbai, Mumbai is a Bollywood city, right? Anybody who would want to work in Indian industry, hey Terminator, hey Vic, would go to Mumbai. And they literally live a really, really crazy life. It's more like a, how do I say? It's more like living in New York City, right? Like it's like hard on your pocket, but you're living there because you're struggling to get into Indian industry. And once you get in, it's all money raining on you, right? So people like crazily struggle over there, and with a lot of money, you would barely get small houses, like in small streets, like things like that. So, since I was also working in Bollywood as a body painter, I had this female friend of mine who was working as a model and an actress on ad shoots and all back in Delhi. But then she kept on progressing and then she moved to Mumbai for better projects. So I was there for some work. That was with my that was with my ex-husband. So it wasn't work. Actually, he was there with work for work. How do I call this? You can't call him my ex-husband because the marriage was fake. Let's say ex-boyfriend, right? So he was there for some work and he asked me if I would like to join him for a few days so we can have a little personal time, right? Just say ex. Huh. So I was like, all right, that sounds good. But I had little idea that he's super broke, right? So I made him stay with my childhood friend, where he was staying with three different more guys in one apartment in Mumbai. And my ex, who was there for some work for a week, I would say, so because he didn't wanted to spend in the hotel rooms, I asked my best friend, like my childhood friend, to help him up. So yeah, he lived with him for like those days while he was working. And then he asked me if I would like to come. And I thought he has plans and that's why he's inviting me, right? So I went to Mumbai and he was like, well, you got to stay here with all the boys and all. That was a little weird for me, but then again, man, can I hire a hotel like that? No. Why should I? Hello, what's up, Gio? Welcome in. Hey, Pothos. Hi, hi, hi. So I was saying that, and one rule in Mumbai is that where there is places where only men could stay, a woman cannot come into the house. And same goes with women. There, if a couple of women's are living like roommates, men's cannot come there. Yeah, true. Everything about him was weird. I just realized later on. So I did live there for one day, and quickly next day they got a call from the landlord that this woman who's living with you guys need to get out because the people from society are complaining. And then this man, my ex, he rose his hands. He was like, I don't know what to do now. I don't know. Hey, Tribor. So I, I got into my contacts and approached this friend of mine who was a friend from Delhi, and I knew she is living in Mumbai, and I got her contact. Like I had her phone number, so I asked her. She was like, "I'm okay with that." She wasn't sharing with nobody. Like she was earning good, so she was living all by herself. She had bought this one BHK room, one room and a bedroom and a kitchen in it. Hi, Divinely, how are you? Right. So she was like, okay, right now I am on in a shoot which is not in Mumbai. I'm out of station. What you guys can do is this is my address. Go there. I have kept a spare key with my neighbor. You can take that key. You guys can stay for the night. Like just be there. And tomorrow afternoon I'll be back. So we were like, okay, cool, because we have to go somewhere, right? So we went there, got into the house. Now, this house that we got into was like on the basement, you could say, on the ground floor. Danny, thank you for the rose. Ground floor of a huge building. Like there were, hey, Aaron, there were so many houses. And what she had hired, rented on, this apartment was on the ground floor. I am telling a story about my encounter with a supernatural being when I went to a friend's place, Geo. So, what happened was like the moment I opened the lock and went in, it gave me a very weird feeling. Could be because it was so dark, hey Praneet, and so small. Like how do we say, the kitchen was not a kitchen. They just gave a slab, a small 4 inches slab. All right. And we walked in, turned on the lights. There was one small bedroom and another room and a kitchen, and right next to the kitchen was a bathroom, right? The bathroom was very spooky. Like I'm telling you guys, and I'm getting goosebumps. The bathroom was very, very spooky. It was super dark, very small room. There was right there the commode, and just next to it, there was like this place where you could take a shower. Right. Walls look like, I got into some ancient place or, an abandoned house. That's how it gave me a feeling of. Hello, Mac. But well, we didn't had any option, right? So it was night. We had dinner outside and we came back into her place, went to sleep. Now, when I was sleeping with my ex, hello, Mac, I saw a dream. Okay, I don't know if I should call it a dream or visuals, but I had a visual of a man who was half burned, and he was standing right in front of the bed and staring at me, like not doing nothing, just staring at me, right? Yeah, chaos. All right. So, like, usually when you see dreams, things are moving. Like, even if you see a haunted dream, like a nightmare, then a ghost would be chasing you or you encounter something like that. But you would not see a dream where you just see the ghost or the spirit standing and staring at you, right? Hey, love and happen. And that was like, yes, chaos. Spirits do that, right? They try and communicate with you through your dreams. Hey, one life, welcome back. So that was not just a glance, that was for a quite long time. And that scared me, right? So I woke my ex up and I was like, hey, it's I'm like a little scared. So can you just hug me? And he was like, what's wrong? I said, I don't know. I just saw a weird dream where he was like, where there is this man who's half burned. And I was like, did you see the same dream? And he was like, I don't know if that was a dream, but I saw a man who's half burned and he was standing right in front of the bed and staring at me. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. So I was like, what the, like, I saw exactly same dream. And we were very, very scared because her house was complete. Hey, Drago, thank you for the shares. Hey, Fresh Cook. What's up, Drago? Hey, Shashi. And like, we were very scared. It was a new place, a place where it was more like, how do we say? Like, you go into a prison, which is like complete dark. Not even a single ray of light is coming from anywhere. God bless you too, Fresh Cook. Hey, question, what's up? Hey, what's up, Smooth? Welcome in. Thank you for coming up. Smooth, I'm telling about a story that I had an encounter with a supernatural being in one of my friend's place. Hey, hey, Loco. So we were very scared, both of us. But we hugged each other, like hold each other, and we tried and we started murmuring God's name and went to sleep. No, I think it had eyes. Yeah, it was just looking like, welcome back, Pedro. It was just looking like a normal man, but completely half burned, right? So we went to sleep, we were murmuring God's name, and we fell asleep. In the morning, like we woke up, I tried, like he went outside, got some breakfast, and we had some breakfast. And by 11 a.m. or 12 p.m., she came, right? And we were just chilling, talking about how things are going, life is going, and stuffs like that. And then I was like, so she moved into this place 1 week ago, and she only got a chance to live for 2 days in this house. And then she went for the shoot that she just came back from. Sounds good, Pedro, right? So she was also new to this place, this house, and she was like, "Wow, this house looks creepy, ain't it?" I was like, "Yeah, like the bathroom, the kitchen, it's all like so compact and so dark, right?" I don't know. There are different type of entities, Randy. Not every entity would have dark eyes, like solid black eyes. Those are more like usually monsters have solid black eyes, not all the spirits. I'm good, Smooth. Thank you for asking. So I told her, hey, I wanted to share something with you. So she was like, what is it about? I was like, about this house. Like last night, me and Rajneesh was, hey, Felix, we were sleeping and we saw something, right? And she was like, did you guys see a half burned man? And I was like, what? Have you seen it too? She was like, yeah, I haven't lived in this house for long, but I stayed here for 2 nights. And I have a habit of, sleeping naked completely. And I felt like somebody touching me, and I had visuals of this man who's like half burnt man sleeping next to me and stuff like that. And we were like, wow, like, and you still spend another night in the house? You're not scared? All right, Randy. He's like, pause the story. Fuck, I gotta charge my phone. All right, I'll have a minute for you. Smooth, how was your day? Yeah, I know, Danny. I would be out. I would be out. Yeah, I'm gonna get my other things from Amazon today. I'm eagerly waiting for it. Uh oh. Uh oh. Intermission. Yeah, get your popcorns, guys. Quickly pop them up. Yes, Danny, I'm on YouTube as well. I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube and I need watch timing. So that's only possible when I go live on YouTube and you guys are watching me there. Oh, me and my ex were there on a friend's apartment. She was my friend and she was living there. Geo. I appreciate that, Pedro. Thank you for watching me. Danny, thank you for the raise. Hello, G-Man. Rati Talks. R-A-T-I Rati. That's my real name. Talks Talks. Rati Talks. Hi, Ellen. Hi, everyone. Yeah, Gio, it's like we were in a different city and he didn't have much of money. So we tried and contacted a friend and she was like, okay, you can, I'm like, it was a week time. So she was like, you can live in my apartment with me. Hey, Trent. So I'll quickly repeat the story in short for those who came late. Rudy Mahagazoom. Thank you for checking in, Rudy. Hi, Fleet. Hey, everyone. Pedro. Hey, Gio. So I'm telling you guys a story about me encountering a supernatural being in an apartment where my friend was living, and we went to that city for a week. So we joined her, like we shared that apartment for a week. Not for a week. Rest of the story is gonna get forward with it. But yeah, that was our first night. We spent a night there. Hey everybody. And that's what we encountered. I was getting a very weird feeling, a very weird vibe. And we went there by around, I would say, after dinner, like 10 o'clock. And when we went to sleep, me and my ex, we both saw this man who's half burned in the bedroom, right? And we thought it's a dream, but we both shared it, and both of us saw the man. And next day, when she came back from out of the city, she joined us, and we shared it with her, and she was like, "I have seen that man too." Hi, Slaters. In the house where she only stayed for 2 nights in the house and she went for another shoot. So this was like, even she was new to this thing. Um, is Randy back? Thank you, Trent. Hi, Wild. Hey, JL. Hey, everyone. Jay, are you watching too? That happened to me too. Wow. Peter, you telling that you feel the vibe or something like that happened? Bobby. Wow, TikTok. You think I'm not on the screen? Okay, TikTok. So, in my lifetime, in 3 different apartments, I have had an encounter with supernatural beings. One being the most scariest one. I don't know if I've ever shared that one with you guys. Oh, wow. No, I thankfully don't see the people though, but I feel the presence. You sad of your ex or mad? None of that. No feelings for an ex. For me, I have mental funerals for exes. They are dead for me. No sad, no happy, no good feelings, no good memories, no sad memories, no anger, no rage, nothing at all. I'm not the supernatural being, Bobby. I'm a human being. Randy, are you back? Is he gonna sit and charge his phone and then come back? Yes, move, of course. Wow, okay, I get it. Yeah, Peter. I mean, Petroy. Yeah, because somebody who couldn't take care of me should, anyways, be somebody who's dead, right? Hi, Damian. So, in India, people say that people with light blood are like that, where, supernatural beings can easily communicate with these people. Not everybody are communicable. Hey, Jason, with supernatural beings and spirits and these things. Hey, Apple user. Jason, thank you for the reviews. Which is not a good thing though, because yeah, uh, you know, a lot of energy is consumed in all these things. Thank you for the roses. Your blood bleeds dark. That means that you have a lot of iron in your body, like extra. That's why your blood has turned dark, like maroon rather than red. I promote. What chaos? Hi, Maeve. Hi, everyone. Oh, Jason. Thank you for that forever, Rosa. One time when traveling, I jumped into ocean, and next thing I know, a local tell me, get out that sewer. Wait, being serious. Are you yourself a supernatural person, Pedro? Yeah, because you have a yellow hair on your forehead, and then you jump somewhere else and get out from somewhere else. I mean, you could be a shapeshifter. Felix, welcome back. I'm telling people a story. Hey, Killer Clowns. Hi, Frank. Hey, everyone. Yeah, you could be a shapeshifter. He's like, I got yellow mustache and a yellow chin hair. Our Sinmido is same. He has five chest hairs. He's also a shapeshifter. Sinmido, where's your dad? Geo, call him. Hi, Chris. I'm not sure if Randy is coming back. He was like, please stop the story. Stop the story. I need to charge my phone. Hey, user 941. Hi, everyone. Golden eyebrow. You're colorful. You're an alien. You're living among human beings, studying us so that, Pedro, you can send our reports to your people. Hi, everyone. Oh, yeah, now you told me about it. That's why I know too much. One day I have to create a story about my friend Pedro, who was an alien living among human beings. Why all the aliens go to America? I want to know that. Why not other countries? Why do you aliens, Pedro? I want to interview you, humble alien. So sweet of you. I want to interview you. I want to ask, why do you guys always go to America? Hey, SFT. You have been to Dominican, but then you choose to reside in America, right? Rudy, you didn't even hear the story, did you? The real story, because I'm waiting for Randy to come back. He was like, please stop the story. I need to charge my phone. I'll be back quick. It doesn't look very quick, but yeah. Not yet. Okay, so let me give you a quick backup about what the story is about. Hey Ryan, I am from Morilla, Minnesota. Okay, I couldn't read that. Hey Ryan, I'll wait. Okay. Miko Akan, that's how I pronounce it. Miko Akan. Wow. Hey Omar. All right, really. So I am telling people about this encounter I had with a supernatural being when I went to another city for a week with my ex. And since he was broke, he didn't have money to hire a hotel. I contacted one of my friend. She was struggling to become an actress, so she was living in a small apartment in that city. I and she was like, okay, you guys can stay with me, like I told her we are here for 1 week, and if it's okay with you. She had this 1 bedroom kitchen like apartment there. She was like, yeah, you can join in. So but she was at a shoot, and that was out of city, so she was like, you guys can go there, this is my address, and you can collect the keys from my neighbor. So when we went, it was like after dinner around 10 o'clock, and we collected the key from the neighbor. But that room was like in a very big building, and that was on the basement, like, the lower ground floor, you would say. So the moment I opened the lock and walked in, it gave me a weird feeling. It was a very small place, completely dark, not even one light would coming in, and it didn't even had a proper kitchen. They just had 1 4 foot slab, and that's it in it. Like this place where you would just make it. And then similarly the bathroom was same. It was a very small bathroom. You could smell the moisture in it because it has never got no sunlight in that house. And the walls were so compact, like that. Like it was it was weird, right? Mikoan. I would need a voice message for that. So, but well, we didn't have money to hire a hotel, so this was good. And we went to sleep. But at the middle of the night, I saw a dream where there is this half burnt man standing right in front of the bed and just staring me, like not doing nothing, just staring me. And that dream was quite long, not like a glance. So I woke up and I was scared, and I woke my ex up and I was like, hey, I'm scared. If you could just, cuddle me. And he was like, what's wrong? I was like, I just saw a weird dream. And he was like, did you see a half burnt man? And I was like, what the hell? Like, how would you know what I was dreaming? He was like, because I saw the same, this half burnt man standing in front of the bed looking at me. So that was very scary, and we both were scared because probably it wasn't just a dream. There is something right there staring at us. So we were just, praying, and we went to sleep somehow at the night. And next morning, when she came back from her trip around like afternoon, we shared it with her, and she also was like, oh, I have seen the half burnt man here. Well, it was a new place for her. She rented it a week ago. So she only spent like 2 nights in there, and then she went for this shoot. So she was just coming back. I'll go ahead with the story because I'm not sure if Randy is coming back any soon. Right. So she told us, and I was like, how could you even live in a place where you have experienced somebody being with you, right? Like when you know you're not alone and something is there with you. She was like, well, you don't get apartments easily. It's really, really hard to find a place in Mumbai. Plus, she was a follower of Goddess Kali. Hey, Christopher. So she was like, I'm follower of Goddess Kali. These things don't scare me, right? I am a follower of Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva is king of all these dead people. Like, he is the god of all these dead and spirits. He is god of living and the dead. But man, I'm scared of these things. I would say that I'm full of Lord Shiva, and no, I don't have balls for that. So, hey, Contrail. So we were like, well, all right. And then I looked at my ex, and he was like, oh, well, we got to be here for a week, like for 4 days. I was like, okay, well. So the day goes by. Hey, Chuck, welcome in. The day was going by. It was already evening, and she had this radio called Karwa, right, where you have a radio that has certain music, a library saved in it, right? So that turned on automatically, which was very weird. So in the room that we had, like, there was one bedroom and one room, right, where it was one slab of kitchen and stuff. So where we were sitting, she had the sitting area where it was like three couches, like, not a whole big couch, but three seats. Hey, Michael, thank you for the follow. Right, so there were like three seats. So I was sitting next to me, my ex was sitting, and this side she was sitting, right? And we were talking and all, and in front of us there was this cabinet and the TV, and on the TV unit there was this Carwa, that's radio that was kept, and out of nowhere that radio turned on. Oh, Chick, thank you so much for the coral. Hold on, guys. Let me get the milk. I'll be back. Oh, I'm back. Sorry. Chuck, I'm telling people a story about this encounter that I had when I went to a different city to live in a friend's apartment for a few days. So that radio turned on, and we were all talking, and we were like, okay. So one of us got up and we turned off the radio, came back and sat, and the TV turned on. So we were like, okay, he's trying to scare us off or tell us about his presence, right? And we got the remote, turned off the TV, and my friend, she got up and she had this little like little temple where she kept the figure of a goddess, that she was praying, that she believed in. Okay, in case you guys don't know about Goddess Kali is also one of the goddess that is the most fierce ones, and she is the destroyer of all the monsters that are inevitable. Like, God would fight these monsters, and when they are not able to destroy them, then they would approach Goddess Kali. And usually goddess Kali is somebody to whom you would give sacrifices of animals and all, and you would offer her alcohols, while according to Indian mythology you got to keep these things far far away when you're praying gods. No onions, no garlic, no non-veg, no alcohol nearby. But goddess Kali is completely opposite. She is also prayed by ones who try and do black magics. And she's also prayed by people who are like, believer and not into black magic, but strongly believer of their religions and in gods and goddesses. Right. So remember, I told you that she was like, I'm a follower of Goddess Kali. I don't get scared with these things. Hey, squirrel, like, is her. So she got up and she lit a little, how do we say, a little light in front of the goddess structure. Like, that's more like when we pray, we burn the incense sticks and we lit the little light in front of the god to summon the god and ask for their blessings and all, right? So her place was so compact and close that there's no way a sunlight would come in, a wave of air, wind would blow in, nothing like that. It was just a closed room. So she turned on the light, thinking that, like, the ghost or spirit, whoever is trying to bully us or scare us, would get scared. And the moment she turned on the little lamp, came back and sat, a wind blew and that turned off. That little lit fire turned off. And that was really scary for all of us because that particular spirit is trying to tell that you cannot scare me with this. It's just accessory. It doesn't mean nothing. Indian religion, yeah, there are like so many gods. Smooth is just an accessory. It doesn't have any meaning. Hey Rudy, so that little lamp turned off by the spirit, and we were scared. And in a moment, my ex told me that he felt somebody put a hand on his lap, like he was sitting like this in the chair, and he felt somebody put a hand on his lap and is trying to communicate with him. And we were very scared. We all got out that particular moment from the room and we went on a walk. And her place was very close to the ocean. So we went for a walk on the beach to freshen up our mind. We came back, went to sleep at the night, and we all saw that half burnt man again. When I woke up, I was high with fever. I had high fever. And she had to go again for a shoot, but that was like, in the same city. It wasn't out of city. So she was like, guys, just take care of yourself and I'll be back by the nighttime. She left. Now, my ex, because he went there for some official work, he had to go for the official work in the daytime. I was left alone. So in Hindu religion, Lord Hanuman is supposed to be somebody who would always protect you from bad energies, ghosts, and spirits. So, since our childhood, we are said that whenever you are scared, if you're walking through somewhere and you feel something, just start reciting the prayer of Lord Hanuman. Right. So I was down with high fever. Hey, Felix. And I was laying on a um, little bed. Like she had this folding bed. I was lying there, not in the bedroom, but in the other room. Right. And like I was laying down and I had my legs like this, like this. So out of nowhere, I felt something really heavy on myself, like my stomach. I feel like felt like something is sitting on me, right? And I was very scared. Hey JC, how are you? JC is also Pisces. I didn't knew that. Mahat Gazoom. Thank you for checking in, Felix. So I felt like something is really heavy on me and I got really scared. That moment, I started reciting the prayer, and I heard a voice in my ear saying, do you think, like he said it in Hindi, Do you think I would be scared if you recite this prayer? That was a very, very, very scary moment for me. If I close my eyes, like, I still recall that moment, me laying on the bed, something being heavy on me hearing that voice in my ears, and I quickly got up somehow. And I remember my sports shoes were right there next to the bed. I wore them, pick up the keys, and got out of the home. And I was super sick, like I had this 104 fever, but I started walking. I walked and walked and walked and walked, and I reached. I did not hire no auto, nothing, because I did not get no did not took my wallet or anything. And back then, you didn't even use these phones and stuff for the wallets to pay the money. So I walked and walked and walked towards the beach, and I was so fucking scared. I stayed on the beach until my ex called me that, hey, where are you? I'm coming back home and all. And I was like, come here to the beach, pick me up from here. And I went back with him. So at the night time when she came back, I told this is happening, and then again the TV and things were turning on, and we all were very scared. So she called the guy up, the real estate guy who got her this place, and she was like, I don't want to live here. Like, tomorrow onwards, like, please get me some other place. So next day, we three went to different places, finding a new apartment. And luckily, I Kingpin, the fourth day itself, we got a new apartment. Like, she got a new apartment, of course. She was hiding it. And that same day, we completely wind up everything and left that place. So we were talking to this real estate guy, and we were telling him that, we are experiencing these things. And he shared that this whole building has been built up on a graveyard. Hey, Benny. Peter. So he told us that this place is built on a graveyard, and then there was this one man, probably his grave is right under the living room of this particular apartment, and his spirits is haunting people who come and live here. Like, it was an experience I can never forget. It was scary. It was scary. Like, I literally felt something sitting on my chest. I could literally feel that I heard somebody saying that, I'm not scared of you reciting that prayer. It was all a scary like feeling. And then when we went to this new place, new apartment, hi DJ, it was so full of energy and positivity. Like, I think when you go somewhere and these places have such things, you feel that energy. You catch on that energy. I'm not sure if everybody does that, but I definitely feel. I do feel the energies in places. Like, I'm not somebody skilled about it, but like like I used to tell you guys that I didn't feel that good energy in my Pune house. But this place, people tell me all the time, you are living in a place where there is nobody. Nobody in your whole building, nobody in front of you, nobody inside of you. Aren't you scared of living like that? No, I'm not at all. I'm not scared of no burglars, no human beings trying to attack on me. I don't feel like there's any kind of wrong spiritual things presence here. None of that. Like, I feel very positive about this place. But Pune, I don't know. Like, I used to feel really, really like my whole energy used to be completely consumed in there. And I kept on experiencing financial losses. All my other businesses got shut down. And I was even experiencing losses in stupid things where I would try and get there, invest money, and it will all be like way, like useless. That money would get scammed. So I think a lot of places have their own energy, and I don't know if others can feel, but I definitely feel the energy. What about you guys? Sorry. What about you guys? Hey Benny, do you guys what's up, Benny? How are you? You too? You feel that? Hey Vido. What about you people? Oh, I have only two people on YouTube. Hey Gifted, I had like five, six people. Where did everybody go? Was this story so boring? I told you it's not like crazy spooky, but it's just a real encounter. Joy, thank you for the follow. Hey Sasa, you're here. Yeah, I know you guys are here. Like I had like 10, 12 people on here and six people on YouTube. It's interesting. I like the story. Thank you. And Nirmala, someday I'll tell you guys my encounter with this crazy, scary, spooky spirit in a different city where I was living when I just got married. I can never forget that. That was spooky for me. Like whenever I think about it, I get goosebumps. Thank you, Rudy. So yeah, in my lifetime, I have experienced it like three times in three different places. Hello, John. Hey, everyone. You have encounters with wildlife. Wow. Okay. Like how? Like in the residential area or when you go for camping and all? Hi, John. Everyone. Mm-hmm. Hi, Queen. Hey, David. Hmm. Yeah, so I would want you guys to share your stories with me, and maybe I can, if you're okay with that, maybe I can add a little spice to it and put up that story on my YouTube channel. 2 years ago, three wolves passed by me with faces like jackals. Wow, that's scary. I've seen too many ghosts since I can remember, even my ex father in law after he passed away. Wow. Hey, Snoop. So I think these spiritual things are able to easily contact you, Rudy, right? Hey, Craig. Amazing. Okay, can I? I'll just keep this away.